This haircut is a really fun take on your classic bob. It's a fun way to be able to wear a classic style in a variety of ways. I like the idea of being able to do different things with your classic haircut, so different days you can have a different look. This keeps this cut really versatile and fun. I'm detangling the hair with the iDetangle brush. This brush comes in a variety of size bristles, fine, medium, or thick. I'll be using the fine option on this hair today. I love the ergonomics of this. It's a scalp-hugging design that ensures that you're always having comfort when you're brushing through the hair. Never catching or snagging, which means you'll never have breakage. I'll be sectioning the hair in 4 even quadrants using the double clip petite. One of the unique features of this clip is like it's 2 clips in one. It has a double hinge feature that you can subsection the hair with. So it's very versatile for subsectioning the hair or when you have larger quantities of hair that you need to hold into the clip. Section the hair in 4 even quadrants, front hairline to nape and ear to ear. Secure with the double clip petite. I'm using the Carbo Silk comb for this haircut. This is my go-to comb for my general hair cutting. This comb is ergonomically designed and suited for your scissor over comb cutting. The design allows you to get in closer, the wider teeth allows for a larger variety of hair to go in, and the narrow side works in tighter, shorter spaces. This comb glides through the hair when you're scissor combing to ensure that you get a beautiful, tight finish to your scissor comb cutting. I'm using the Silk Cut shear today in a 5.75. This shear comes in a variety of sizes, also a left-hand option. One of the features that I love about this shear is the tension dial, easy access to adjust the tension. I also love this curvature thumb hole. It allows the hand to stay in a relaxed, natural position with the hand slightly open. Start in the left or right nape. Subsection the hair in a horizontal parting. Because we're working on fine hair, we'll be working off of a horizontal line, which we know builds weight. If it's weight that you don't want to achieve, working off of a more vertical diagonal line will ensure that you get a little more graduation and a little more lift and a lighter form of cutting. Continue taking horizontal subsections through the section all the way to the crown. Comb the hair down straight, cutting at 0 elevation, remove excess length. Now that I've completed this side, I'll move to the other side and repeat. Look at that beautiful, strong precision line that we've created with the Silk Cut shear. Using the right side as my guide, I'm going in and connecting the left side, removing excess length. Continue taking horizontal sections, bringing the hair down at 0 elevation and removing excess length. To a slightly asymmetric back, you could simply adjust from a horizontal section into a diagonal down section, which would naturally build length into that point of the hair. This is where you can customize this haircut to suit whatever client might be in your chair. I've completed the back of the haircut and you'll notice this really nice strong line here. This will ensure that whether she wears her hair straight or curly, she's going to have a beautiful balanced nape area. Next, establish the parting. In this case, we'll be parting it on the right side. Certainly, depending on the style desired and the hairline, you could also work off a center part. Remember, we've changed the direction that we're cutting to a diagonal down parting. It's very important that you remember your fingers, your comb, and your shears are all parallel to the part. I've completed the left side, and as you'll notice, we've created some length and movement here. The more dramatic those diagonal down partings and the more over direction that you use, the longer and more dramatic that side is going to be. Moving to the right side, I'm going back to horizontal partings. As an option, you could continue with diagonal down sections on this side, again to create that length and softness through the front. I'm choosing to stay with the horizontal line to create that blunt line all the way from the back through the side. When styling this hair, that will give the option of wearing some texture and curl here and a nice smooth tucked behind the ear style on this side. So this is a nice interesting aspect of this haircut that keeps it for a variety of different people. Comb, hold, and cut parallel to your parting. Continue working on a horizontal parting from the ear to the top temple. So now that I've completed the right side, you can see that we have created this beautiful fluid line from the nape all the way into the front hairline. Moving into the top or front fringe, I like to use a technique that I take a diagonal down section, comb the hair in the opposite direction, establish my length and my guide, cut at that angle so when the hair is combed back over, it establishes short to long fringe. I'll continue working with these sections, bringing the hair over directed and continue with that line all the way through. Continuing to take your diagonal down partings, continue to use the previous guide, remembering to stay parallel to your fingers and blend the section. Using your previous guide with zero elevation will ensure that you don't create graduation and bulk through the fringe area. How far back you continue to section the hair will determine how heavy the fringe area is. Now that we've completed the haircut, I'll be styling the hair using the Nanothermic Flex Combo. One of the features of this brush is the combination bristles. We have our ionic bristles as well as boar bristles. This will ensure that I'll get nice grip. While this hair is fine, it's also a little bit curly. So this will ensure that I get a nice grip and smooth, fast blow dry. The ergonomic design is scalp hugging, which is comfortable for the client, as well as movement through the hair as we're blow drying. This brush comes with a nice sectioning pick that's stored in the handle that can be easily inserted to the handle, so as you're blow drying and wanting to create sections in the hair, you have a very easy, smooth transition. If a more voluminous effect is what you're looking for, the Nanothermic round brush would be a great option to use. This size 54 is a quite large barrel. In this shorter hair, what that's going to create is lift and volume, but also smoothness. When I move to the left side, because we want some texture in the hair, I'll be moving into the Nanothermic 34. The smaller barrel will allow me to create curl and texture in this style. So on this side, we'll have a nice, beautiful, smooth, tucked look. On this side, we'll have some movement, wave, and texture. I'm blow drying the hair using the Olivia Garden Ceramic Ion Blow Dryer. One of my favorite things about this blow dryer is that it's very lightweight. We all know after a very long day in the salon, a lightweight blow dryer is so important. Another feature is there's 2 nozzles, so that ensures that you have even heat flow regardless of the size of brush you're using. Easy access to your different controls, a cool button, 3 temperatures, and 2 airflows. One of the key elements of scissor over comb cutting is to make sure that you keep your comb and your shears tandem as you're cutting through the hair. This will ensure a nice, even result.